Yeah, I think it's a good achievement. Personally, for me, Esbjerg is a big club, and like it's my second home, so it's a good feeling. I'm happy. I'm Lasha Parunashvili. I'm 29 years old, football player for EFB. I grew up in Georgia, Tbilisi, with my family, my mom, dad, my brother, little brother, and my grandma. Yeah, I started playing football when I was 5. And in Georgia, you don't really need a lot to play football. And I was playing outside 24/7, so you don't really need a lot. You just need 4 rocks and 1 ball and some kids. So that's what we was doing whole childhood. And then, yeah, it's like when I started with the team when I was 5, 6, yeah, I was always a midfielder. That was my position, always. I started my football career in a football club named Saburtalo. And after that club, I went like biggest club of Georgia, Dinamo Tbilisi. Yeah, when I signed in Dinamo, I was 17. I was not really like in younger team there. And by that time, there was a Spanish coach, Alex Garcia, who was like Barcelona analyst or youth coach, I don't remember. So it was kind of exciting to like show him what young players can do. And as a young player, you were like really excited to like show yourself. And first training camp, he took me to Barcelona. Yeah, makes sense. He was working there. And then, yeah, it started. Like I started playing for the first team. My debut was with him. Then rest of the story is I became 3 times champion with Dinamo, 3 times cup, 3 times Super Cup. Yeah, I got my national team debut during time with Dinamo. It was 2017 against Jordan, I think. Yeah, it was like most exciting thing that can, I think, happen to football player, because national team is like biggest thing in footballer's career. Yeah, everybody was happy. My family was happy. For me, friends, everybody. It's a big thing. I was injured in that period. I broke my collarbone, and I was free of contract from Dinamo. And I was like looking for a club. It was winter time. Yeah, and Ted van Leuven was a sports director here. And I got a call from Kakabadze. He told me that Ted is looking for my number. He wanted to talk to me. I was like excited, you know. And I got called in like 30 minutes from that. He called me and explained situation, like EFB situation in that time. And he said to me that he knows me from, he was working in Holland, in Vitesse that time, and there he had 2 Georgians as well. So it's my age. So when we played like under 21 championship, he was like watching their game and he noticed me. And I spoke to Ted. I didn't know much about Esbjerg. I knew more about clubs, like since I was a child, about clubs who was performing on like European level, like Copenhagen, Brøndby, teams like that. But I knew a bit about Esbjerg because of my friends, because they signed Kakabadze and Zivzivadze like 2 weeks before me. So of course you have some kind of information, but I didn't know that Esbjerg was like so big club as it is. Of course I learned in this almost 6 years, but back then didn't know that much. I Googled everything about Esbjerg. Most amazing was when I saw stadium. I still think our stadium is in top 3 maybe in Denmark. My time Nesberg was with a lot of ups and downs. Everybody knows that. As a club, it was unbelievable. Let's start from bronze season to get relegated. I don't think it ever happened in Superliga history. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, two highlights was promotion to Superliga against Silkeborg 3-0, and another highlight, of course, bronze season, which was crazy, and I don't think anybody believed we could do it. So yeah, Herning that day was amazing. It was a lot of them on that game, and it was crazy atmosphere overall. And I will never forget when we arrived back from the game. In front of stadium was like full street of people, and in cafe up there, and it was crazy feeling. Yeah, first of all, we were like good team. You know, when you're part of good team, you become good. That's the thing. There was like, what I think in bronze season was perfect. Everything was in its place. You know what I mean? Like every part was like perfect. That's why I played good. That's why other guys played good. You know, you perform as team performs most of the time. So, and I'm more like team player. I'm not like individual player. So it was good to be like mentioned on television, like a lot of times. But as I said, I cannot take all credit for myself. It's just my team. I'm really like proud of this achievement, and I'm really happy I've been part of this big club. No matter we had ups or downs, I was still like feeling happy being here. And maybe even more happy in downs when you want to like help your team to get better, and we will, I'm sure. Yeah, outside the pitch, my life development was really big. I got married, I got kid, we are happy. That's like best thing that ever happened to me. So City Esbjerg, I think I always say it, it's perfect city for a football player. It's really calm, nice, you can relax, think about football and don't be like disturbed from the outside world. And for me personally, as a for me personally, I live here already like almost 6 years, and I know even many people outside of football. Like, let's say I know people, I have 2 dogs and people who walk dogs, and we speak a lot. So it's not like kind of like friendship, but like you know them, you're part of like community. And yeah, I love this city. Why is that important to be part of the community? It's your life. It's my life here. It's my second home. That's why it's so important to be part of this community. And as I said, like, I know people. Like, it's not that I just live here, come to work here, and then go home and just do nothing. I know people. I have like invited some people who are not part of the team at my place for dinner and things like that. So that's important. Yeah, and as I said, I was inviting people outside of the club, and I've been invited a few times at their place. In Esbjerg, they call them Monday coaches. This wise people sitting and watching trainings for many years, and one of them, he's my good friend Soren. Me and Yuri, we was invited at his place, had a nice time. Fans are amazing, and you can see them on every game, no matter home, away, they are coming, supporting, and we feel it, we know it, and I know they are disappointed now, as I said before, but we are trying. It's not like we don't care. We know that this season has been really bad and we are trying to make them happy, and we care about that. It's not that we don't care.